Good morning, y'all. Happy Wednesday, my dudes. Oh, my garden is dying and I'm upset about it. It's just too freaking hot here. That's just it. Which kind of sucks. And then the stuff that's not actively being fried is getting root rot because I'm trying to prevent it from being fried. So... and there's a big frame drop. Yep. My ear's itchy. Alright, so... we just slept for 7 years, we got woken up, we walked around, we got the Ocarina. We saw how horrible everything is out here. And yes, a bad time. Oh, that's the one that... okay, that's fine. Yeah, Castletown's not doing great. We saw the Poe Trader. Let's head out to the field. Alright, everything's broken. How about... we head over here. We will not be getting that Poe, because I don't care.
Hey,
What? Should we believe what Sheik said and go? Oh, that's right. We need to go to... hang on. We're already right here, so we're gonna... yeah, we'll come here at night. See if there's any new spiders. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to collect anything, though, because I can't use my, my cool kid weapons anymore. That sucks. The chickens are thriving. So there's that. Seriously, what is going on with this house? Hey, it's Ingo. This isn't your house. Stop that song. I don't need to steal from you, but I will. Let's just head out. Anything going on in here, then? Okay. We got cows and horses, that's fine. And... yeah, it doesn't, really look like too much is going on here. Here's Malin. Please keep it secret from Mr. Ingo that I sing this song. It's me! It's me! Alright, well, the horses aren't out here right now, so... yeah, I'm sure he doesn't hear it. I mean, he's inside. He's far away. Oh, that's... ah! There she is. there! It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? She didn't figure it out. Since Ganondorf came, people in Castletown have gone. Places have been ruined and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly, so there's nothing I can do. Yeah, you just hold on, I'll take care of it. Alright, so now he has his, collar and everything. There's some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Oh... This guy sounds familiar, and now I am sad. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get rid of him. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I'll raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Sure, pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. That's a reasonable price. You want to hear how to ride? No. Thank you so much. Alright. Yup. So here we are riding the horse. Of course we only- Hey! Hey, yeah, you're getting jealous. Yeah! Your time will come soon, sweetie. Alright, so your horse will automatically jump over the smaller ones, as long as you're not going at a stupid angle. You can hit the carrot to go faster. For these, you gotta gain a little speed. Okay. This bodes well for the thing I have to do soon. Does the horse just not jump over those? Like, what? Time's up, young man. You only paid 10 rupees. You've played around long enough. Give me 1 minute of horse time. Give me like 5. Oh, really? Okay. Now he just says to scram. Oh. Alright, well that horse sucks. I want this one. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, she won't do that one though. Yeah! There's our girl. There's Epona. Yeah! Yeehaw! Yeah! Ooh! Hey now. Yeah! Horse riding. I'm just remembering all the times you played Rando and the horse race song would play when you died. Oh my god. Do I have to play that next to him or something? Give me my horse. Get that sweet girl. I have to talk to him while I'm on. I forget this every time, and so I end up spending 30 rupees every time. I gotta play the song again, huh? Alright, come here. Look, I got the good one. Getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Okay. Let's make a little wager. Ah, 50 rupees. I guess... Guess I better not mess this up, huh? Dude! He's cutting me off so hard! Suck it, nerd! Yeah! The great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation. Hey you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. Okay. I have botched this. I may have botched this. I have totally botched this. God damn it. Look at the stupid little dance he does. And then he still takes your rupees. Like, no. That was not what the bet was. The second bet was I get the horse or I don't. These are not the terms we agreed upon. Give me my 50 rupees. But yeah, you try to take the inside circle there and he's just like, no. Goofy little legs. Give me the horse. There's a reason we came here first. No, give me the inside. Just barely, but it counts. What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? Yeah, it is. How'd you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I betted on the race and lost. Yeah, that was a stupid idea. Why did you do that? Oh, he's fine now, though. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Oh no, a gate. how will I ever get past that? I don't know, I guess I'll just ride around for a little bit and let's kick him in the face. Damn it. Damn it, Epona. Alright, well. Since we aren't gonna kick him in the face, I guess we'll just have to go this way. Alright, so now we've got Epona, which makes things a little bit faster. Except when she doesn't jump over those, because she never does. She's supposed to, but she doesn't when I'm in control. Anyway, let's head to the village. So Epona won't actually go everywhere. We do have to leave her right here. She's mostly just for traversing the field, which is fine, honestly. One second. What's happening? All right. So hey, you remember these guys from the castle town? Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid. Okay, well, I guess I'll throw this grass instead of speaking to you. Tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dampé the Gravekeeper sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure. I don't know what's going on with the text there. Alright, so we're not done in the graveyard. We are far from done in the graveyard. And the begging guy is now here. The potion shop is now here. Matt Mercer has moved. There he is. So as you'll recall, this used to be the construction guy's house. And we couldn't get back there, but now we can! Ooh. So, that's nice. I think it's funny that I can't just slash the boxes open. Did I already get this chest? I feel like I did, and yeah, I did, and it was a 200 rupee, wasn't it? Or 100 something. Point is, it was a lot of money that I couldn't hold. This guy's just back here. Oh, there we go. Was it 20? Alright. Alright, so we're back here. These two are dancing back behind the windmill, cause... Of course. So... I always think it's on the back. It's not. The thing I'm trying to look at is this hole right here. We'll be back later for that. Unless I can do the jump correctly, then we won't. It's important that I do this before. If I do the jump attack off of this, right? Well, not like that. My attack just a roll now? Do I not have a jump attack anymore? What the hell? There we go. Just have to Z-target while I do it? Anyway, there's a way you can just hop up here and get this. But we're gonna talk to this guy who is angrily... spinning, I guess. Never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. You mean an ocarina like this? Got an ocarina! Yeah. What the heck? It reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. How it does he didn't know? And now it's raining inside. You've learned the Song of Storms. And now it's going even faster. Paradox always confused me. Yeah, I definitely didn't get it as a little kid playing this. And now it's just like, brilliant. Oh my god, that's so funny. I've never actually done that before. I've just seen people doing it in rando runs. That's hilarious. That's really easy to do. Alright, and now she's bred a new special chicken. It's the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? Yeah. They love it. Oh, it's not happy right now. You look like you're good at handling... What? What does that mean? What? Alright, so we've got an egg. Excuse me. I am from the forest. Alright, we got the egg. Okay, so it'll hatch overnight. Be sure to give it back when you're done. No. Here's this wizard guy who was hanging out in the potion shop in Castletown. Long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye they said could see the truth. Now, usually you have to train your mind's eye most strenuously to actually see the truth. But this fella, no, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. That's fine. Everybody's still cursed in here. That's fine. How many am I up to? I have 29, right? Yes, ugh. Yeah, I don't remember where the spider spawns are as an adult. Is there nothing in any of these crates? Who keeps putting new ones where I've broken the others? And there's this guy. Young man, a grown boy like you entering a person's house without permission? I want to talk to your parents. Oh well. It's my house anyway. This is the Great Impa's house. The Great Impa has gone to the graveyard to seal up the humongous creature there. Since Ganondorf appeared, many monsters have been sighted around here. That's fine. Only the Great Impa has kept peace in our village. You have to remember that, young man. Oh well. Speaking of the Great Impa, she hasn't come back yet. I wondered what happened to her. Heard that the ghost of the Gravekeeper often appears in the graveyard behind this village. But no big deal. Okay, thanks. You didn't notice me coming from behind your house. Whatever. That window is not actually on the plane. What the? Oh, it looks fine here, but from the other angle it does not. Okay, so it can go up to Death Mountain up there. Should we go do the thing? We should probably go try the thing. That is how we will progress. So yeah, the game's been hinting at us pretty hard that we need to come to the graveyard. So let's check it out. Thank you, fish. There's a Poe here. Thanks, Fragile. 31 months. That is so many months. So the Poes disappear if you target them. Get out of here, Poe. You defeated Poe the Ghost! Do you want to catch it in a bottle? No. Very good. Alright, so... you recall we planted beans there. That's what happens. You get this levitating plant. And we got a piece of heart. Which is fantastic. You let it go for now. Yeah, right? We'll be back. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and pull this thing back. No one's here to stop me. I have bombs now. Yeah, we do a little grave robbing. It's fine. And it's a Great Fairy Fountain. Not Great Fairy. I mean, I'm sure it's just fine. But I mean, they're just regular fairies. We're gonna go ahead and grab one of those. I'm not gonna do the thing I used to do, which is capture like 3 of those. Because then I get stuck in a death loop and I can't get out of it. Oh my god. Alright, so that's what that one is. Poe's back. Go away, Poe. Let me grab that. Link, for the love of God. Drop down! Alright. Hey, it's Dove! Young man, are you fast on your feet? No! May not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. So this sucks. Dampé throws fire at you. Yeah, that actually wasn't bad. Quit throwing fire at me, bro. Oh god, that's not good. We're losing precious seconds! Ah! Alright, that's fine. Alright, so he goes this way, but you can actually just go this way. It's the same thing. Alright, 105. Time of this race was 105. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. Yeah. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again anytime. I'll give you something cool. Alright. Something cool, he says. Be careful on your way back. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting to do that in one go, but I'm feeling pretty good. We got the hook shot, which is good because we need that for the first place we'll be investigating here. Hookshot is fantastic. It is a Zelda staple. Alright. Actually, let's save. Ah! And there's this block in the way. Oh, man. So you play the Song of Time to get these blocks to disappear or appear. It's kind of a weird thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway. And we're back! So, you don't want to play the Song of Storms. Why are you trying to do this? It will not help you. There you go. And we just need one more piece and then we'll get extra life, which is fantastic. And I know where to get that last piece, but will I get it? Maybe not. I don't know. I think I have to be a little bit faster. So you do the Dampé race again. That's how you get the heart piece. Let's try it again. Away from me, Poe! The Z-target thing was only for, what? Okay, good. Because I definitely wanted to say no there. What? Wonder what's going on in the forest right now. I'm worried about Soraya. Grave robbing. Okay. It's just not Sarah. There is an eye in there. Oh, that doesn't do me any favors. You big fan of Mara Carey? I went the wrong way. But I got rupees. Yeah, I'm boned. Haha! Or am I? Kevin Bacon was not on Footloose. Yep. I'm shocked we made it as far as we did. Frankly. Damn you, old man! God. Yes! 105 again! You're back, young man. Was the present I gave to you fun and useful? What? What? I guess I need to go faster? I don't know. Well, that sucked. It was not worth it. Let him out! Let him out! Alright. So we've got the hook shot. We are being summoned to the forest. We'll be back to deal with this well later. Let's get out of here for now. We go a little bit faster. Link, please. Away! I mean, the nice thing about being an adult is that there's, no skeletons spawning out here. Instead, they're just everywhere else all the time. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna head back into the forest. Let's go see all of our frenemies that lived here. Oh my god! That was large. Why are you just here? Get out of here. Now you are dead. Alright, let's check on this house here. Oh my god, they're still kids. What even? Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us. I see, you didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Did the meanies out there bother you much? Before the great Deku Tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. Since it's dangerous outside, I always stay inside my house. Haha, mood. But I'm bored to death in here. Oh me. Let me introduce you to the internet. It's killing all the new neighbors. Hey, they started it. HOA's rather aggressive here. Also, these are here now. I don't get the rupees anymore for making that jump. Let's check out the shop. Let's see what they got. Hi, mister. You can't use a Deku Shield. It's only for kids. Why would... what? Oh my god! Die! That's some crap! Come here! Let me target you. Look, I don't even need to. It's fine. Okay. Let's go see how the tree is doing. How did I miss that? Link, aim at the big freaking... Stupid. I got a stick. Figure out lunch and continue procrastinating on setting. Do your stunning, Fragile. And you've got to take your test. And then we gotta play Minecraft later. Them's the rules. Still think it's dumb adult Link can't use sticks. Yeah, it's not great. We need to go around the other side. Where's Spider? What doing? Am I not allowed back in here as an adult? I don't remember him closing his mouth. What the hell? Well, that sucks. Just wasted a bunch of time back there. Eh. Stick. This is a predicament. It's fine. I hear Spider. There you are. Alright, cool thing about the hook shot. Yeah. Now we have 30, yay! Remind me to go back to the spider house. Okay, so I'm not gonna run around and talk to everybody, but point is, the Kokiri don't grow up. They're constantly kids. And nobody recognizes us because we grew up. Come here. And we have this guy squatting on our property. Anyway, let's go visit my house. Yay! Yay! Now everything has respawned. Anyway, so we need to go check on Soraya. And she's in the Sacred Forest Meadow. Ooh. Hold up. Just gonna... Hey, hover boots for that, yeah. Good lord! Look at the air! And the reflection there! Oh, yeah! I'm surprised they let me put my shield out for that. That was sick! Alright, anyway. It was a lot of things that just happened, yes. You've seen me play games before. You know how I do. This will take us to Death Mountain. We don't need to go there. This will take us to Zora's domain. We don't need to go there. And God, I just want to kick this kid in the face. What are you? That you wear Kokirish clothing? You can't fool me. Okay. Promise Soraya I would never let anybody go through here. Okay. So there is a skip, but this is what you're supposed to do. If you aim towards the Zora's domain marker and backflip in a certain spot, you can just jump right over him without having to play the song. You know, Soraya, I sure do. Move along. Okay, I trust you. I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Okay. Bye. Just forward again, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't have this path memorized. I'm actually doing the audio thing. And let me tell you, it's so much easier with headphones than it was with the TV I was using at the time. But I still can't get that last one right. Tried left and right, right? What? I thought I already tried left! Ugh. That's right, I tried left on that one that looked exactly the same because it has a stupid rock in the way. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Gameplay! It was not up on the second one, my dude. Yes, Chiaki is appropriate here. It's right. Yeah, I should have been looking at the minimap. Here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. Take it slow, da 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 da, look around walls. Hey, Jay. Alright, so these guys suck. Because if they see you, they will charge you. Which will hurt you, and then they will push you all the way back, and it sucks. So what you do is... do that better than what I just did. Don't do what Donnie Don't does. Oh! God! I didn't even... Link is just automatically doing that, by the way, because I'm close enough to the ledge. That's not me. No, this is not a legit N64. We are emulating this up. They're impervious to the hook shot when they're facing you. There you go. Never got the chance to play in 64 Zeldas. Ooh. You have missed out. Or literally any Zelda. Oh man. We gotta get you some ROMs and quick. Now I gotta wait. Blech. Oh, you can't hit him in the face, just not while charging. Okay. There's a spider here. Where is it? Up there. God, the stick is so sensitive. It's fine. A little bit higher. There we go. Alright, so we do have to get through the water here. Yes, I see you. Keep going. So yeah, you can't just be really sneaky and not have to kill any of them, but I mean, you may as well just kill them. And there's this guy. Ow! I kinda hate this guy. And you can just roll past him. And he can't do anything once you're behind him. And you just wail on his Achilles for a while till he dies. There you go. Oh my god. Yes, that's why we're in the forest! Ah! Hi, Sheik. Flow of time is always cruel. Speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. Oh man, Sarai's not sitting in the exact place from 7 years ago. She's gone. Oh man. Thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. I would argue that it does. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet Forest. Okay. I wish there was more to this song. Alright, there you go. Link, I'll see you again. Ninja vanish! Okay. So, there's a reason why we went and grabbed the hook shot. I am too far away, because I always think you need to stand on that pad to do it. Yay! And actually, hold up. Can I get on top of that? Am I thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking of the ones in here. Alright, now we get to listen to this song because I get lost as hell in here. Well, hold up. The Forest Temple song is okay, except for the part where it tries to mimic human voice. And I know that's what that's supposed to be, because when I was growing up, my grandparents had a little Casio keyboard that had a human voice button, and it would just sound like dogs barking. And that's kind of what this ends up sounding like to me, and it's the only part of the song that I can actually hear. That's not true, but it's the most prominent to me. And I make a point to point it out every time and ruin the song for everyone else. That's not gonna work. The cat actually does sometimes kind of bark at us. If she's in a mood, she'll just look at us and you kind of go, meh. It's like, what? And she'll just keep doing it. Until eventually you chase her or something, or give her whatever she wants. But yeah, the song is really cool until that part comes up, and then it's just arr, 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 arr. Small key! Yeah. Ow. It's fine. Alright, we got a big old spidery-doo. Come down, spidery-doo. Coward. I'm shocked it actually didn't hurt me doing that. Oh no! There be Poes here. So let's go look at whatever that was. Gonna go ahead and spoiler, this is an elevator. Listen to me walk on the carpet though. Dum 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 dum. Alright. So I generally have a bad time in here because there's one door that I can't remember how to locate consistently. Which will result in me going in a loop over and over again. Alright, we got these guys. They're not so much of a threat when you bump into them with their shield. Yeah, I want to know who made this room. This place makes no sense. What? There are arrows painted on the floor. There sure are. Okay, so there's a big block here. Block goes here. We have to come around to this side to push it. Arr, arr, arr. But if you go back this way... Oh no, the way is blocked! Okay, you can pull it. There was also a ladder over there. We will be investigating that shortly. I don't know how Link is getting a grip on that block and pulling it. Don't worry about it. At least this one doesn't try to give you the climb prompt as well, because it's way too tall. However, we will be able to climb it once it falls down into this small little indentation there. Alright. Let's go see what that ladder was all about. Alright, there's a block here and something up here that we can't do anything with just yet. Oh no! Alright, so I can't pull the block. But if I try to push it... And that's as far as that goes. And yeah, that's about all we can do right there. Climb! This way. And look, it's that block we were pushing. Let's push it this way. Yay! Alright. Now we can just run around here as much as we want. It's just not very much because we got stuff to do. Something here that wants to attack us. Don't worry about it. Yeah. That was better. Everything wants to attack us. Yeah. For real. Okay, we do not have a small key, and we don't have anything to deal with that. That sucks. We'll just head back down for now. Do I want to jump all the way down there? I don't think I do. Already getting lost. It's not good. Oh no. Yeah, that's all we can do in this room, isn't it? Yeah, there's an unlocked door in the main entry, right? I just always go to that locked one first because I have the small key. Oh, we have a time block here. There we go. Right, so I hate this room. Logic here's all messed up because of Zooter. Yeah, for real. There's this room, and then you go underground because there's a well here that you have to drain. And, it's the other room that confuses the hell out of me. Because there's an upper part of that room. That's not what I wanted. But that is also a thing the hookshot can do, which is pretty fancy. Let me just, too far away from that. Too close now. Alright, it's not gonna let us get that from here. I'm going to go ahead and hop up here. Oh, I thought there was a chest. Never mind. Never mind, we'll go this way, I guess. So I don't want to climb all those vines. I'm just gonna go this way. Spider's alright. That's not good. Bonk. Come here, you. Alright. Map. Give me map. Stand in front of chest. Thank you. God. I got the map! Yay! Alright, now. Here's the other room that looks pretty much just like that other one. They hate it. We got spidery dudes. I'm just gonna jump. Wait, is this the same room? Which side did it come from? This is the same room. I did a bad. God damn it! I hate this place. Ah. God. The one worse thing than not having the compass in this temple for me is having the map but no compass. But yeah, like there's not enough differentiation between the two rooms for me. We're good. That's why you take the spiders off the wall, by the way. Because God, okay, yes, this is the other room now. This is the upper side, which really screws with me. You can climb on the wall there. You can also just hit this thing. And we hit this, which drains the water. Okay, it's the upper part in the other room that is awful for me. That's what it was. There's a spidery do over there, and I want it. I don't remember how to get up there reliably. Oh, you know what? I need the scarecrow. We did not go to the lake. That's right. That's the smart thing to do. Hookshot the chest from the ground. Let me take care of these, because if I don't, we will have problems. Stop making sticks. Alright, it's your turn. Alright. Whoa. I need to be up on the hill for that. That's so far in. Why is it kicking me off? It gotta hit the front? That's dumb. Look at that! I could easily- whatever. Alright, it's a heart. Gimme! But yeah, did I need the scarecrow to get up there? Isn't there something up there? Abby seems to think there is. Yeah, there's a door over there. I don't know what that is. I mean, yeah, we'll get the thing and come back, I guess. Okay, so there's a ladder over here. Usually I just hop in and take damage because I'm not paying attention. Anyway, come down here. There's some hearts. I'm not gonna pick them up because I don't need them right now. There's a chest right there, though. Give me that. Ugh. Cool. Definitely need that. And sure, we'll just climb all the way out. Why not? Alright, can I be sneaky? What? Come on, those are totally vines. Totally vines! Alright, whatever. That's the upper area that I'm very concerned about because I always forget how to get up there.
Watch out!
What am I doing? We got the key. I'm done in here. For now, anyway. Okay, is there anywhere else we can explore the way things are right now? Yes. And there's a spidery-doo. We got this guy. Ymir! Ymir! Okay. Oh. And now I fight some skeletons. Ow! At least the other one's nice enough to wait his turn. Right, you don't have to do that in these. Well, the games have conditioned me to bomb all of the skeletons after you destroy them, but I forgot these actually just die. Hey, Doodle. How's it going? I'm sure there's a much easier way to do this. Actually, do they like nuts? Let's see. Ah, they don't. Nobody does. Haha! Alright. I'd like the camera angle change, thanks. I'll take that. Mirror! Thank you. I'm doing alright. I'm tired, but what's new? Alright, we got another key. Rad. Back to fighting this thing. My god, it's destroying me! Got very advanced maneuvers. There we go. Alright, where's that other spider? There you are. Just gonna... There we go. Alright, we are making great progress here. That door says no. That's fine. I believe that door's exit only, and we cannot actually reach up there, so... let's head on back here. Yeah. That was the chicken brood. There we go. Yee. Better or worse than the other one? That other one was, you know, the pre-season stuff. This one I just put salt, pepper, and paprika on. Better? Nice. Good, good. God, I opened the fridge this morning. I was like, God, why does it smell so bad in here? And I forgot I was marinating that other chicken. We're taking care of that after the stream, because oof. Oh, it's gonna taste so good, though. I put a lot of garlic in there. Garlic, ginger, soy sauce, a little bit of brown sugar, rice vinegar. It's gonna be great.
Listen.
Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yeah. What monsters? We'll find out soon enough. Anyway. That room had a chest on the side, which is kind of strange. Don't worry about it. There's a Poe in there. Hello, Poe. I can't do anything about you right now. We'll be back. And now we're locked out. Oh my god, it's a skeleton. He is walking on that area where there is just nothing. Alright, so if you do it while his shield is up, it doesn't do anything, even though he's clearly not. Look at this! Homie's straight up cheating. Now he's stuck. Alright. Well, that's not fair. First time I saw him walking on that, I tried to and fell. Yeah, right! I mean, why would you think that you couldn't, right? He's walking around. Oh, there's more! Come on now. Oh, no! That was not your stream freaking out. That was the emulator. Oh, no. These guys are hurting me kind of badly. Hey, I did have to bomb that guy. Okay, see, I knew I... Alright, hold up. I cannot hit these pots, and I'm going to die because I cannot hit these pots. Wow. I didn't expect to have to use my bottled fairy here. 1 second. Ugh. I do still have another swig of milk left over. In fact, this is the game that awakened my fear of the undead. I believe it. Oh well, at least we had that. Three hours later. Ugh. Okay, I don't have to bomb them, I just have to kill them both quickly. Whatever. That chest is totally floating. Don't worry about it. I got the bow! Yeah! Alright, now we can get some stuff going, but first, I have some unfinished business with these unbreakable pots. What the hell? But which door did I enter from? I have no freaking clue. It was this one. And I can't go back and do the thing in there now because I have the bow. But I can also do this thing here. So... Alright, we got arrows. So what's happening here? Just trying to get out of there. Pronouns, I am she, her. They is also fine. I'm not much of a stickler. There we go. That was my next question. Excellent. Alright, this one does actually tend to go away if you see target. Oh yeah, I didn't actually look. This is Beth, one of the Poe sisters. That does matter. Alright, Beth has been vanquished. And we've got the compass now? Alright, Beth gave us the compass. Do we need to go back out this way? Yet? Ah, well, we can't. I don't have a key, so that's fine. Love when Twitch decides 7 ads is a normal amount to show me. Yeah, for real. Twitch gonna Twitch. I'm too close, and every time I try to back out, I end up wasting an arrow. Alright, there's one. There's two. And this is your last choice, so you cannot escape me now. Alright, so the blue one was Beth. This one is Joelle. Please rematerialize. There we go. Alright, Beth and Joelle have been taken care of. It's in here. Oh, probably the small key, huh? That would make sense. So I should have gone back and done that first. Oh well. It's fine. We'll just listen to that dog in the background. Arf, arf. And yes, there is something up on the ceiling. So we are back here. Welcome to the bane of my existence in the other Zelda games. Ugh. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. This is a green bubble, you can't really do anything about those. I don't have a key, so I can't go in here anyway. I know, I hate those guys too. Child me was like, oh, this is not good. Well, I climbed all the way up here, but for what? Did I jump the gun? Do I not need to be in here yet? Yeah, it's the other one I need to be in. Well. Help me said I'm gonna let my big sisters deal with this one. There you go. Yeah, I didn't typically get to hand the game off too much. Well, any game. Because anytime I'm like, Dad, do the thing so I can get to the next level, he's like, you're not gonna learn how to do that if you just make me do it every time. And I'm like, yeah, but come on. He got that request a lot while I was playing Battletoads. I'm not entirely sure he could get all that much further than I could either. Because god, that game is so infuriatingly hard. Okay, I need to hop back down and go down the hallway. Okay, this is, yes. Alright, so the hallway is a bit messed up. We're gonna fix it. There we go. Definitely iconic, that's for sure. I'm angry. I'm gonna blame the camera on that one. These guys are just gonna destroy me if I keep messing with them, so let's, Oh, good. Great, okay. I do have to actually kill them. It's so long since I've actually done that. Ugh. You get in there. No. Alright, this is how I get up here. Are these little nothing enemies destroying me? Why am I only vertically swinging? I have many questions. Oh no! This is one of the ones that makes babies when you, kill it. Ah, babies! Come here. Ah! No! Precious oxygen! Yeah, as a child, I realized that if I was holding forward, it would strike vertically, but as adult Link, you just... Okay, now he's just doing it. Maybe my stick was stuck a little bit forward or something, because the other times I was just trying to... I don't know. That was weird. Because, yeah, this is holding forward, and this is just not. But there were some times when I was just pushing B, and it was still swinging vertically. I don't know. Something got stuck there. Somewhere. Alright, we have a small key. That's down here. Right, that's just how we get back there. Do I need to climb all the way back up? There we go. Let's just take care of the weeds here. And you know, I am actually going to go grab these. And while we're here, grab that real quick. Careful. Careful. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't get back up there. I remember nothing. Alright, this is fine. We'll just go back to that room. Can you imagine just living your little plant life and a guy shows up and hook shots you in the face? I've literally done nothing. I do not deserve this. I am a plant. Now when it starts trying to bite, that's a different story. Climb all the way back up. Real glad I grabbed those hearts. Real glad we're dropping frames. Hold up. There is a thing we can do here. Careful. It was a little bit too high, but it still worked. It's fine. Right! Not worth. We gotta run all the way back. Just so I can fall down that hole again. And I'm going to be so upset. Okay. Love when games reward you with garbage. Yeah, like that other chest I got earlier that was just a single heart. Like, okay. There we go. Oh god, no! He's coming! Run, Link! Alright, we got the boss key, let's go! It made the noise! God! Alright, we don't even need to be in there anymore, it's okay. Yeah, that was something. You know what? Rupees, I don't want that. Give me your spider life. Imagine being a spider. That's a lot of legs to be in charge of. Some days it's hard with just two. These are things I think about. Alright, so we have the blue and the red. Or I guess orange or yellow or whatever. Have I been in here yet? I've been in here. Right, I need to go over to the other side. I don't want to go over there. How many colors are we naming here? I don't know what you got. Oh, aiming bad. Boss fight's gonna be hard. Spiders move via hydraulics, which is why you see them pause a lot while moving. Makes sense. Alright. Give me hearts. Give me hearts. Boo! Alright. Wait. I should have just stayed in the other room. What? This is the part where these rooms start really confusing me. And then I hop like that for reasons. I'm actually going to take the ladder this time. My health is suffering just a bit. And I will be picking those up. Yay. Stuck on this chest. Okay, so I'm back in this room. That's where I was running around before. This door takes me just... Ow, stop. Stop. God. Those hurt so much. I need to go back up here, I think. Stop giving me rupees. I thought that was gonna Z target. I was wrong. Come on, spider. Alright. Run through here again. Please, something give me health. Am I too far for that? Good enough. I've released the button. I don't think I need to do that. Okay, this doesn't help me get back to that other spot though. Oh, I do this every time. So yeah, I need to get back down to that other hallway. Oh, I did need to go back to the middle. I'm dumb. Hold up. I looked directly at that door and was like, nah. Ugh. No hearts! No hearts from anybody. This sucks. Okay, I need to get to the second floor one. Which I get to by going back into this room. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. This place has become like a prison to me. Going this way, right? Okay. Where am I? Potentially on the right track. Maybe. Okay, yes, that puts us back in here. Link, please. How do I get up? I don't know. I'm just gonna mash my face into the wall. Okay, so I have to retwist that corridor. Right? I think that's right, because that's how I got to the other side. Okay. Go away! Oh! Oh, goofy. Alright, now we're doing the thing. God. So yeah, it is just completely the Twisty Room's fault. That is what messes with me every time we do this. I always blame those other big rooms, but it's the Twisty Room. Ah. It is my nemesis, and now I can't climb up the ladder here. There we go. Okay, now we have the green bubbles, which I will just walk right around. Yeah, this whole time I'm like, yeah, the Twisty Room doesn't affect me. It's fine. So yeah, this thing's covered in ice. So I have to time this just right. Yeah, close enough. Which then will twist this hallway. Is there anything else I need up here? I thought there was a spider in one of these. I guess not. I hear it anyway. There we go. And they can just stay right where they are. And now we fall down that hole. And land on this. This place is fine.
Listen.
Link, watch out! The ceiling's falling down! Thanks! I hadn't noticed. Of course, you can't just walk up and leave there. Where's the fun in that? Just have to tease it. Oh my god, okay. Well, the spider's right there. Success! Oh no! Yay! Arrows! Love it. Alright, and here we are. We've got some blocks up here. I guess we'll just have to shoot this painting. Oh my god, a puzzle kind of. Go ahead and get that one right out the way there. They really don't give you very much time to do this one. Which is not great, because I kind of, Link, please. There we go. Please grab the block. There, we're fine. There we go. And this is Amy. So we've had Beth, Joelle, and Amy so far. And yes, the last one is Meg. We've named the pose after the Little Women, apparently. Dear God, that's right. Still have not read that book. I know it's a classic, and I probably should at one point, but reading is, I don't know. I have to be really into something in order to actually, like, read for fun. Chloro's good. Alright, there we go. I really should use the jumping attack more. I've been trying to on this playthrough because it's not really something I did too much as a kid. Alright, we've got one more. Oh, she's crying! Why are you crying? It's okay, little Poe. Alright, so Meg has tricks. She'll make some copies of herself, and when she does, the one that spins is actually her. So it's this one right here. I murdered her sisters? They're already dead! They're ghosts! I did nothing! I don't think that targeted the right one. Yeah. I murdered their undead life. Well, but no. I am freeing them from their, earthly attachments. Whatever. Okay, we missed a spider in here. Right, there's one on the bottom floor. And there's a kitty! Oh. She just looked at me and went, meow! Hey, sweetheart. What are you doing? Did you just have some snacks? Okay. I will kiss her if she comes over here. But I'm not gonna go chase her down right now. She's a sweetie. Come here, baby girl. Come here. She was very happy and cuddly this morning, and then she just needed to run all over the place. It was a good morning. What was less fun is when she woke us up at 5 again, which is a thing she's been doing every day for several weeks now. Alright, that's all of them. But the fun part about that is she brings her toys in, so I'll wake up and have just a line of toys along the floor. It's like, baby, please, can you wait for like 1 more hour? Alright, 1 more. Or, not 1 more. We got a couple more before that gets to where it needs to be. Wait, no we don't. It was 1 more. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. And then we need to go and grab this again. Going to go ahead and warn y'all ahead of time, I am awful at this boss fight. It's going to be a struggle. I might die. I will probably die. Well, I don't know. He doesn't do too much damage in the first phase, and that's the part that's the hardest, really. Just keep pushing this room around. This room is dumb. I looked at the map and was like, oh yeah, that's where you need to be headed. No. On the struggle bus in my game too. It's hard out there. No, what the hell? I thought I opened that. What? Did I just open them and then close them again and then have to open them again? I hate this place. Alright, we're going to save. And here we go, I guess. So this place is really nice and there's lots of paintings here, and I'll just be leaving now. Oh no, a small barrier I could easily jump over. How did you get here? Oh, he's a ghost! Phantom Ganon's cool. Oh yeah, very easily. I could just, you know, turn sideways and just be done with it. Hey, there we go. There's one. There we go. I don't know. I guess I'm just trapped. Okay, we actually did that pretty much perfectly. It usually takes me a lot longer to get him out of the painting stage, so. Yeah. This is camera angle. I wasn't expecting him to hit it back that time. Oh my god, it's so fast. There we go. Come on! This is dumb. Hang on a second, I gotta drink my milk. Alright. Been asleep for 7 years, I'm very thirsty. There we go. That was a good one. Uh-oh. Can't hit that one back. Yes! Okay. That's probably the best that fight's gone in a long time. Ugh. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. Slight. You have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. Okay. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. Oh, come on, he did his best. This is what happens when you age a 10-year-old to 17 without developing them mentally in any way, shape, or form. Exactly. No, Link, painting flames on your shield will not make you go any faster. What? Why? All right. Hey, Soraya. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Soraya, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No? You don't have to explain it to me. Okay, that's why she was saying no. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. Oh. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please take this medallion. Okay. Yay! Soraya awakens as a sage. Nats her power to yours. I think if I was Link in this game, I'd just go feral and start biting people. I mean, why not, right? Everything else in this world is so messed up. I don't think anyone would really notice. Just be like, alright. That tunic guy is bitey. You be careful around him. God, imagine if plants actually grew like that. You just plant the seeds in the garden and run. Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Soraya broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Alright. You're not gonna have too much room to get bigger without having to, you know, get rid of that tree right behind you. I'm sure it's fine. Have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You're actually a Hylian. Oh my god! I'm happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. Oh, there's lots of fire. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. So, like, did he summon the other ones to, like, bring him here then? After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri. And now, finally, the day of destiny has come. Like, he had to call the kids over and be like, hey, there's this baby here. So, like, were they different ones? Why did they not notice that I was growing and what? I have questions. Anyway, you're a Hylian and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now you've learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Oh. Now Link, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule. That sounds like a lot of work. Please don't tell me that whole thing again. Alright. This is around the time I start biting people. Seriously, what the hell? I thought there was a spider back there. I guess not. I know we talked about this when we were here the first time, but I don't remember. That was like last week. Everything from last week is gone. Ganon would never see it coming. Link shows up armed to the teeth and then actually uses his teeth. Something I was going to do. Ah, that's right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. And then we're gonna try to do something. I'm not sure if I'm allowed in the area yet, but we'll see. Alright, the kitty has officially been kissed. Oh, there's cat hair on my face. She is busy watching birds. Got a couple in her sights and she was very focused. How do I get... Okay, yeah, I'm going, oh my god, where's the lake? That big blue thing down at the bottom. Me read map good. I like managing iPads for the record. Yeah, I know this about you. I was gonna go that way around, but let's just cut through this way. Alright, you wanna hop this? Yay! She did it! Not gonna hop this one though. And for good reason. And there's just an open grotto over here, so... Favorite Zeldas? This is probably rupees, so I'm not gonna pick it up. I like this one a whole lot. I do also like Link to the Past a bunch. And Link Between Worlds was fun. So those are probably my top 3. How about you, Doodle? Oh, I can't just hop over there. That'll work. Brood really likes Majora's Mask. And this one. I did like Twilight Princess too. Alright, so there's a very important reason we came here. This is something I normally forget to do. Oh, I did plant this! Let me take care of this first. You'll notice that the lake is a little bit different than it was last time. That's kind of how the lakes around here look these days. It's been so hot and it has not rained. Ugh. Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Wow, you grew, dude! Well, here's your song. What? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? If you have an ocarina, play the song, baby. Alright. He loves it! Oh yeah! That's it, that's the tune. You rock, I'm blown away. Oh no, I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything. I just feel like rewarding you. Oh, okay. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby, and here's that song. Alright, there we go. Alright, Pierre is now active. And we will just, up here. I don't remember this thing's full path. Oh, it does take me over here. Okay. So yeah, that takes you all around the lake there. This bird's about to ruin my life. Okay. Let's try this again. I guess I could have just hookshot up the ladder, huh? Stupid bird. Okay. And we've got another heart, yay! Doesn't Pierre show up right here if you play the song? There you go. He's aight. Ah! No, the scarecrow's here. You're supposed to not. Alright. So now that we've got that, I want to head back to the forest temple. Okay, that guy doesn't say anything new. There's just rupees down here, right? And I still can't dive all the way down. Right, I need the iron boots for that. But yeah, now I want to head back to... Actually. Hold up. It's fine. Well, I need that to break the block and get the other thing anyway, though, right? Yoop! Like how the Tektites are the least threatening thing here. And look, they're too fast, so you can't hit them with the hook shot. Come here. Where's Skulltula? Did I already get it? Yes, there is something strange over the cloud, and yeah, it's fine. Y'all shocked that I remembered that on the first try? 'Cause I am too. That's usually one of the ones that I forget. But God, it's so nice not having to go back through the Sacred Forest Meadow anytime you do anything in here. I fell through the floor there. Excuse me, doggos. It was in the left room, right? Correct, I should say. Take a left right here. This is my fault. I was wrong, it's in the other one. That's okay. That is a real thing that happened. Oh, I have to drain the water again. You kidding me? Boo!
Watch out!
Let's just do that. Ah. Okay. Now we pass back through here. And now we're on this side up here. This is where we want to be. Stop it! I had my shield up! Am I even gonna be able to reach that? I think I need the long shot for that. What's up there? There's a door over there. Anyway. Yeah, go up there. Go up there. Get back out. Oh, you know what that door is? That's just the other side that I could have gone. Instead of running underneath the crushy ceiling. That's if I had just taken that door and walked right up. Okay. Well, that's kind of a bummer. That's why we don't know what's behind that door, because we never go there. That makes sense. Well, you know what? Rather than having to run all the way back there, and rather than just save quit, I think this is a good stopping point for today. We'll go see what's going on with Death Mountain. I was gonna say on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. We'll do it on Thursday, which is tomorrow. Whoa. I need to eat. Falling apart over here. Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for bearing with me during... Forest Temple. I don't recall getting too lost in the rest of them like I do in this one, but I will be, embarrassed to find out that I'm horribly wrong. Anyway, y'all take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.